I want to be. I want to be.
Or to be, I want to learn how to be.
Okay, I want to learn how to be.
How to be Oscar.
Okay. Okay. Yes? You agree that question was contained or not? That's the hard way, huh? Nice, yeah. Do you agree that in your question was contained that statement?
No.
No.
Did I change my opinion?
No, wait, hold on. But you think you heard that in his question, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell him I heard that in his question.
I heard that.
Okay. Who agrees with Katya? This was contained in his question. Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Katya, you give up?
No.
7. Put your hand down. Who think this was not contained in his question? Raise your hand. Okay? Now you can choose one of them that says, prove this was not contained in my question. Ask one of those. Say, prove this was not contained in my question. You're a lawyer. Choose your lawyer.
Okay.
That is
Janet,
a good one. Huh?
can you prove that this was not in my question?
Can you do this?
You asked whether
No, wait.
you would have to
Wait.
prove.
Do you understand what he wants to know?
He wants me to prove
No,
to him.
don't. Do you
Yes.
listen?
Yes.
Okay. Do you? What kind of answer does do you presuppose? In English, do you? Blah 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 blah. And so what kind of answer are we expecting? No, don't say. Come on, it's terrible. Okay, sorry. You speak English?
Oui.
Okay, we. Okay. Sometimes even in a French village, who knows what can happen, I lost my English, Okay. The question, do you, blah, 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 blah. What kind of question, what kind of answer do you expect? Or you have no clue?
I don't expect.
You don't expect no answer, okay. Who believes she expects no answer in a do you question? Raise your hand. Who thinks this makes no sense? Raise your hand. Oh, hey, you. So keep your hand up, and ask one of them, why do you say it makes no sense?
Tara?
Well, ask her, why do you think it makes no sense? Why?
Why do you think it makes no sense that I have no expectations of
Yeah,
what
okay.
sense is speaking with do you?
Because you speak English so well. You don't know how to answer that question.
Yes? Do you understand what he's saying?
Yes.
Is it true? That you speak English so well, first of all?
Yes.
That's true. And the consequence, do you agree with it?
No.
Okay, so do you agree with what he's saying or no?
Well, no.
No, tell him I don't agree with you.
I don't agree with you.
Okay? Who else wants to prove to her it makes no sense? Raise your hand. No, she's not raising her hand. Right? No, who's raising their hand? Look. She says when there's a do you question, I don't expect anything.
Yes, I raise my hand.
Oh, you raise your hand now? Okay. No. Tout à l'heure does not exist. It's now or never, okay? Who wants to raise his hand who thinks it makes no sense? Raise your hand. And have somebody raising your hand. Why do you think it makes no sense?
Okay, Isabel?
Ask her, why do you
think it makes no sense?
Because when you ask do you must know that it is interrogative question. You learn that when you're small child.
That it?
Yes.
Do you agree with her?
Interrogative question.
Yes. Do you know any other kinds?
I can't think of other kinds of questions.
Okay, so is it true you have an interrogative question?
Yes.
Okay? And when you have an interrogative question, are you expecting something or nothing?
An answer?
Oh, so you do expect an answer, yes?
Yes.
So did she prove you expect something?
Yes.
So, did she prove you were wrong when you said you expected nothing?
Did you want to know what I
Did
expected?
she prove yes or no that you were wrong? That it made no sense?
Yep.
Yes? Okay. Let me ask Jack a very personal question. You've been speaking English for a few years. You questions your student. How come you did not know that to ask a question is to expect something?
I did know that.
You did know it. But then why did you say I don't expect anything?
Because I thought you were asking me whether...
No, I asked what I thought.
difference between kind.
Because?
Because there's a difference between kind.
Between kind.
Kind of things and things. I thought you were asking me whether I expected a particular kind of answer.
Okay.
Not just an answer.
Did I ask you if you expected something or a particular kind of thing?
I thought you asked...
I didn't know what you
particular
thought.
kind.
You're thinking we're not interested. Did I ask you if you expected something or a particular kind of thing?
Particular kind.
I asked that. You agree?
No.
No. Okay. Who thinks like Isabel I said a thing in general? Raise your hand. Okay. Who think I said a particular thing? Raise your hand. Raise your hand, Janet. Do you feel lonely? Look around. Yes?
Yes.
How do you explain that? You heard particular when there was no particular.
I thought your rejection of what I said...
Did you see how many times it starts with I thought that?
You asked me what I thought.
No. Do you know how many times you start I thought that? What is it? What does it mean here? I thought that.
I'm going to give an explanation.
Yes, but I thought that. Is it any general explanation or it's a specific? You say, why do you do this? And the person said, I thought that. I thought that. See? Thought? In other words, those three words, what do they imply? I thought that.
It's a report of what went through my mind at the time.
Yes, and? Anything else? It's a report of what went through at that time, yes? Anything else? See, there's a very nice thing, principle of sufficient reason. What is specific in that sentence?
The I.
Okay, anything else? Does the I here as a particular thing, or no?
No, the idea is...
Okay, the I. How about the next one? What do you see?
Well, the thought is particular.
Yeah, what's particular about thought?
That thought.
Yeah, no.
Was
Is
that
it that thought or is it the verb?
It's
Okay. Who sees something particular in that sentence? Raise your hand. And ask somebody, what do you see particular in that sentence?
My friend over there, what do you see as particular in that sentence?
that is past tense. Okay.
Is it past tense?
Yeah,
What would be the present tense?
I think. That.
Okay. What's the difference between I thought that and I think that?
Well, I thought that was an explanation of what happened at the time.
Yes?
A description of what happened at the time.
Yes? Anything else? Okay. I think there's something missing in her analysis of I thought that. Raise your hand. And ask someone, what's missing?
What's missing from this analysis?
I think it's not valid. It's something you don't
Okay.
agree with anymore.
Is it true something that's not valid anymore? I thought that.
I was only asked to explain what
Janet.
happened.
There again, you want to think, I thought that. Is you right? That I thought that implies stability of the thinking is gone.
No, it doesn't.
No. Okay, for you it's not, okay? Who agrees with her that the validity, you think the validity is gone, right? And you think the validity is still there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting. Who think here the validity is still there? Raise your hand. Count the hands.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay? Who think the validity is gone? Raise your hand. Look around. Isn't that funny? No, don't count. Okay, you see, that's it. Okay? Now, see, I would like you to see this moment because that's I call it a beautiful moment, right? There is Janet, professor, speaks English, and for her, when she said, I thought that, it's still valid, but most people listening to you, right or wrong, I don't know. They say, for us, it's not valid anymore. So this means, suppose these were your students, every time you say, I thought that, for you that's a valid thought, but they hear it as an invalid thought. Now these are your students. Would that provoke incomprehension? Don't look at the board.
No?
Don't think anymore. A professor says, when I say I thought that, it means it's valid for him, okay? Alright? Imagine the situation. 3 students agree with him, and it's let's say 10 others say, they hear this, that means it's not valid anymore. Do you see the situation of that teacher? Or no? Okay, I'll take your silence. You see it?